What's up, my fellow dog lovers? It's Trainer Ava here in New Salem, Massachusetts, and joining me is 5-month-old Bernedoodle Henry. Mr. Henry is coming to me mainly to build a foundation for all of his commands and possibly build a foundation for his future work as a service dog. So let's see what Mr. Henry knows before we get started. When we have Mr. Henry out here, we're trying to get him to jump up on this place bench, and as you guys can see in his body language, he is just fairly nervous. He's kind of weaving around the bench. I get on the bench to see if that's gonna help him be more comfortable, and he's just like, heck no, lady, keep that thing away from me. So we're gonna try a few more times to coax Henry on the bench, building some confidence, but he's just not having it. Getting him out on our leash, as you guys can see, he is fairly distracted and doing quite a bit of pulling. We're gonna try to reset him into that heel position and continue again, but he just goes right back out ahead and is trying to pull us forward. So we're definitely gonna work on all of the basic commands with this boy. We're gonna get all of his recall and also all of his leash manners. So follow along with Henry to see his progress. What's up, my fellow dog lovers? Trainer Ava here again, and this time I have with me handsome Mr. Bernard. Bernard is Henry's older brother. He is 3 years old, and they do live in the same house together, so it's going to be super important that these boys are able to do their commands while in the same environment. They tend to distract each other, and Mr. Bernard is very excitable, especially when his younger brother is getting him all ramped up and ready to go. As you guys can see, Bernard is a little bit more confident than Henry. He did jump up a little bit onto our place bench here, so we're going to give him lots of praise for that so he knows that he's doing the right thing. Moving on to our commands with Bernard, we're going to see if we can get him to sit, and as you guys can see, he's just ignoring me a little bit. He's kind of spacey, not really checked in. He finally does what we're asking, so again, we're going to give him some praise. When we move on to our down command, Bernard is really not interested in doing this command for us, so we're going to move on to our leash manners. With this boy, when we get him set up in the position to heel, he does kind of similar things to Henry. He's pulling ahead, he's right out in front. He's very used to just going wherever he would like to go when he applies pressure on the leash. As you guys can see, he's kind of crossing back and forth. So it's going to be important that this boy has a really good foundation on his sit and stay, lay down. We're going to work on those leash manners, his recall, and of course he has to be able to do all of these commands around his brother and in public. So follow along with Bernard to see his phenomenal transformation and see this boy at the end of our 2-week program. I think you guys have seen enough of my final videos, so let's switch it up for this one. So Henry and Bernard are coming home today. Are you a little bit nervous about them coming home?
Nervous, but very excited.
Yes, very exciting. And so before they came in, they were having issues with like their leash pulling and like their responsiveness and all of that. Do we think that they're going to do better today?
I'm hopeful, very, very hopeful.
Okay, perfect. Well, without further ado, we're going to get the boys and we'll see how they do.
Perfect.
Good job, you guys. And you can just tell him leave it if he seems like he's getting interested. Thank you. Good, and say leave it if he's too interested.
Good. Good job, Henry. Good. He's a Bernedoodle. Good. That's much better. Good. Say leave it, give a couple clicks if he's already interested. Nice work. Good, say heel if he's getting nervous. Nice job. Good job, buddy. Good, yep, say heel. Good. Quick push, say heel. Stop. Very good work. Very good. Very nice.